Would you say at this point that, maybe the Fed is doing something right here?
No, I think it's a catastrophe. What the Fed has done is to lift asset prices and the cost of living. In the meantime, as the cost of living increases are higher than the wage increases, the typical American household income is going down in real terms. So the Fed is boosting asset prices. It leads to less affordability. People can't buy their homes anymore in the lower income group, except, of course, the well-to-do people. They can buy homes because the asset prices have gone up and they own the assets and not the 50% of the U.S. population that are in the lower income group. And so the more they print, the more inequality there is, the weaker the economy will become, in my view, and that will necessitate actually the Fed to print even more money. Because as you just said before, the oil price is going up, and maybe that will lead the Fed to say, okay, we're not going to taper as much as we wanted to, we're going to ease. And so inflation over time will accelerate and diminish the standard of living of the average American household.
Mark, you're not the first person now to say that you think the Fed is going to have to change course and potentially increase the stimulus again. Peter Schiff has often said that on the show the last few times that we've had him on as well. When you look at the Fed and you look at the timeline, how much longer can the taper plan go on while the economy and the markets sort of stay, relatively stable before they would have to implement a radically different measure like that?
Look, we are in manipulated market. The last measure the Fed has proposed, that they are at least analyzing, is imposing exit fees on bond funds. This is a horrible intervention into the free market. When will exit fees be introduced on equity funds? When will exit fees be introduced on homes, and so forth and so on? The Fed, and I'm not blaming the Fed alone, the others are not much better. They're also printing money, and they're also manipulating their markets, their bond markets. I mean, it's funny that, say, French government bonds have a lower quality, have a lower yield than U.S. government bonds.